Eastern Michigan doing the unthinkable.
Huge potential
He
here.
gets one, he gets two.
That is beautiful, beautiful front to back right there.
Up 3-1 Eastern. Looking good, feeling good. Life is good.
Hello, I'm Nolan. We're casting here tonight for League of Legends,
I'm Cameron O'Brien.
And I am Henry Perrin.
and yep, you know, you got anything?
We got
any
a real
opening
jam
remarks?
going down. We
Yep.
yeah against
Against Miami?
Ohio. I almost called them Ohio, which I know is like a way to get instantly
Miami,
killed.
Ohio.
Miami
against-
University of Ohio.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
formal.
Yes.
So-
So there's a little bit of Michigan, Ohio rivalry down there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up here.
I mean, it's all around football, but then we're two states that treat football as like a sacred, divine
Yeah.
act.
Mhm.
So of course, that's going to carry over to something like nerd territory, like League of Legends as well.
Yep,
But,
we are in
Yeah.
the U.S. For sure. So
yeah, let's talk about schedule then.
yeah.
So, as we said, today against Miami, Ohio for League of Legends. And then tomorrow also against Miami, Ohio for Valorant. March 3rd at 8, we have Valorant against University of Akron. And then March 4th and March 5th, back-to-back games against Central Michigan for League of Legends and Valorant.
Okay, and moving on to our standings and our roster. It's been a good week so far for EMU. We are 3-1. We're still a bit behind because some games got postponed, but we played against Kent State on Monday, and that went very well for us. That was a matchup that was looking difficult to win, and we absolutely nailed it. So that's going to be good. Miami, very similar to us in score. They've played one more game and they've lost one more game, and we're going to see if we're going to be a 4-1 or if we're going to be like what Kent State was, or if we're going to be if we're going to copy Miami's look for the week. We will see by the end of this. Going into our roster now. It's been a pretty good season for us. I have been particularly impressed with Inferno in the top lane. In every single game I've seen him in, he's completely popped off. Even when playing something like Smolder in top, which
or the
I have
Gale.
choice words for, but I am a nice, kind, neutral commentator. Yeah, but Drywall has adapted to the jungle very well from his support role, and Lance is Lance. He's absolutely our GOAT. Not seeing any zero hate in chat yet, so that's I think that's a step in the right
That's a
direction.
win.
Considering, yeah, exactly.
That's a
Like
win.
he did so good last week. Maybe they'll finally be quiet about it. Maybe. I'm doubtful. And Shambo has been doing absolutely fine on support. So yeah, I'm curious to see how it will go. We have a mostly Diamond and Emerald team.
That's
so,
right. Yep.
Yeah.
2 diamonds, 2 emeralds, and a plat.
Yeah. So like, matchup wise, even though they have well, no, they have about the same score as us, but it's going to look like more of a rough matchup for them, I think.
Yep.
But you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference between how in the lower elo you think that like, oh yeah, Emerald, that's really good, but we got some master players, so we're going to see a little bit of a discrepancy there between how master players play and more of a like top tier versus high tier is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I think the matchup this week will look similar to last week. It's just there's less spread, but a higher average.
Yeah, and I think overall, they still definitely got a chance. Again, these are high-tier players we're talking about. And Shambo. Oh, we got the enthusiasm for Shambo. All right, and Zero is once again doing his pre-game nap.
Leaning back.
Leaning back, yeah, taking a nice vacation. Going right into draft, which is very nice change of pace. We're on time with that. Let's go. All right, so, all right, we're going to be banning some pretty hard engaging champs so far in Varus. So we are probably, that might be an indicator that we might be playing a more squishy team, something more afraid of lockdown.
Yep.
And they are banning a lot of tanks, a lot of frontline. What are your thoughts on the ban so far, including the Orianna pick?
I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory. I think Varus is probably the best champ in the game right now, or at
I
least
feel
the
like
best
he's
ADC.
the best champ a lot of the time, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, ever since new season, he's been a monster.
yeah.
I'm kind of interested actually in the future. Orianna is getting a nerf soon, so I'm wondering what they're gonna do and how it's gonna affect her. But here we're just getting
Well,
the
in
classic.
the meantime, we got her at full juice.
Yeah,
like full
that's
power.
right. That's right. We've got her at full power, and this is a very classic mid lane matchup with the Talia.
Totally at Orianna. And who does that favor in your eyes? Because like, I feel like Orianna can zone Talia easier, but then obviously Orianna's not mobile, so Talia can land her wombo easier.
Well, the matchup is pretty dead even. They both are kind of pokey and just want to scale up, so that's probably what they'll do. Just hit minions and hope to scale.
Well, I'm liking the Pantheon pick. I always love me some Pantheon. Whether that's jungle Pantheon or top Pantheon, or I'm pretty sure support Pantheon's dead. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
But if it was, that'd be quite exciting.
I'm so glad. You know, whenever I play ADC against a Pantheon, it's so oppressive. I hate it.
You just gotta survive that early game, man. You just gotta survive it. Oh, Wukong. Okay, all right. A lot of
Classic Orianna, Wukong.
They have a very good synergy. You do the Wukong spin, and then they create a little black hole together. Wukong does the spinning, Orianna does the sucking in.
Yep.
Gwen, I did notice that this is one of their mains, so this is definitely a comfort pick.
And this is one of the, I believe he's their highest ranked player. That should be a Gwen jungle.
Yeah.
And it's definitely Wukong jungle though, so it's definitely Gwen top.
Well,
but
and Gwen is, I mean, you know, Dusk and Dawn has obviously been very oppressive and very broken on her, but she got nerfed recently. So I'm curious to see how well it goes. I play a lot of Gwen. I think she still feels fine.
yeah,
but,
I think she's in a decent spot.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see this Yunara. Yunara, in my opinion, is just as good as Varus. And I'm excited to see what's
The first
happen.
Zero Hate has entered the chat. But yeah, no, Yunara. I mean, it's a little weird to compare it to Varus because, like, I think they are about as strong as each other. But Yunara doesn't really have a utility, right? She's more of just a hyperscale kill you kind of champ.
Yeah.
Like, she has the slow.
I mean, yeah, they both have a lot of damage though.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Varus is like pure utility, but he also just shreds you. Like, it's like there's like no downside. Like,
yeah, I'm not a Varus fan.
yeah,
I shouldn't say anymore.
you shouldn't say anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it might be too bad.
Kennen.
Oh, this is an interesting
Inferno on
pick.
Kennen. Okay, I like that.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Kennen in a pro game or a comp game rather.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him at all in what I've seen and watched. So, yeah, and you know, Kennen's like, I call him like one of the weirdos, you know. But I will say, as a Gwen player, if that's Kennen versus Gwen, that is genuinely her worst matchup. She can do almost nothing into Kennen. She's completely helpless there. It's like Kennen and Tryndamere, and they're not going to pick Tryndamere, you know. So I think that's a really good counter pick if that is Gwen top, because, yeah, no, literally Gwen shows up to lane and dies against Kennen. Like,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
We see the Ezreal.
Yeah, very skirmishy team from Miami. Like, I would say that they have a good wombo with Orianna, Wukong, Sona. Yeah, they're skirmishy, not a lot of... Ooh. We have Nautilus and we have Pantheon. Like, and their team has no real strong front line. They got Wukong, but he's not... I wouldn't call Wukong the tank I want to hide behind when Nautilus is coming for me and when Pantheon has his W up, you know?
And when Kennen presses R on the entire team.
Like, I feel like we can just kind of run freely through this team. So I think Miami is going to have to really prioritize their advantages, getting into our backline, getting some core picks earlier on into the match, basically.
Yeah, I like this draft a lot more from Eastern. I think they have a lot more power, and I guess we'll just have to see how Miami plays because they do have the Ezreal E and Wukong W. They can definitely dodge out some of those
Yeah,
hooks
they're not.
and
They're
stuff.
not like easy
But-
to just run at, right? But
Yeah.
if any of them get caught, you know, you got appeal from Sona and a little bit of appeal from Wukong, but that's it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Eastern scaling is maybe a little.
Well, we
Better?
got Yunara. Like,
Yeah, I think the Yunara and the Gwen are both pretty hard scalers.
absolutely.
And then Talia, Aurea pretty even. So it actually seems like a pretty even matchup, but I just wonder if that Ezreal will.
Well, by all accounts on paper, the Gwen shouldn't scale super hard, right? I'm a strong believer in Inferno, and again, this is like a 60-40 matchup. It's almost like 60-37.
That's a great point. Yeah.
So, I think we'll hit our power spike sooner, and when we do, they're going to have to do a lot more to get out of it. But the game will be starting very soon, momentarily. So yeah, any words of encouragement for our team before we begin?
Yeah, I'm excited to see Zero play again because he did really well last game on Monday.
Yeah.
Same with Inferno. I was really impressed with his play too. So I'm just excited to see them play again.
Yeah, and I mean, he's sitting up.
He's back in that 90
He has his hand on
degrees.
his mouth. He's scheming. He's
back.
For
thinking.
once, he's not laying down in
Yeah.
his chair.
Zero when he sits up, and Zach giving a little bit of encouragement,
Yeah.
like any good boss should. And yeah, it looks like there might be a little bit of technical difficulty just going off of a screen. So we're going to go to break for now, and we'll be back very soon. All right, we're coming in immediately to a bit of a skirmishy start. Oh wait, Lance is going for it.
Yep. I mean, I'm surprised there's so much aggression in the mid lane already, but looks like Lance is doing okay.
Oh, that was don't dab like you meant to do that. You missed by an inch. No, who do you think has a better level 1 in Vitalia versus Orianna matchup?
Ori, I think Ori does for sure. Because she has.
Oh wait, we got
lower
first blood
Q
in bot
cooldown.
lane, and it was Ezreal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just that
No,
was
you're good.
shocking.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Orianna has lower Q cooldown, and she has Comet in this matchup. So I think Ori's favored for sure. Pantheon's
All right,
ganking.
we got that early gank going on, and ooh, uses the flash. Is it enough? Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little early for Drywall to be using the flash there. We do get the flash from Ori. Trading the jungler flash for the mid flash, that's kind of like writing a rain check. You know, it's like we'll kill you later.
Well, yeah, exactly. I like it a lot because Ori has no mobility without it. And I think
That's a good point. And Pantheon's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
Pantheon will definitely be looking to gank her again soon.
Also, this is the Gwen matchup. First up, Gwen cannot walk up early, and then by the time she hits 6, Kennen's online. Like, so Gwen just kind of has to sit and take whatever CS she can get. It's like, please, sir, may I have that caster, sir? And Kennen should pretty much always have a level advantage. It's like, oh, he's ranged, and Gwen has W. Gwen W is such a long cooldown. Oh, and here we are going to cash that rain check in on the Orianna. Rooted, nowhere to go, and it looks like she knows it. She's not even really trying to get away, running into her jungler, and going to take the hit. And yeah, not much Wukong can do here. Well, we can't do much to the Wukong in return, but I mean, that's like doing a robbery in front of the police. Like, you know?
Normally when I watch these games, I don't see this much action right off the bat. Is that because of the characters or just the players playing a little bit more aggressive?
Oh, I think, honestly, it's probably because of the characters. On Eastern side, their jungler is pretty strong earlier on.
Yeah, Pantheon
And-
like falls off later, but is very good early.
Yeah, so what we saw was he traded his mobility for her mobility, and then they were able to get a kill off of it.
Basically, they wanted to make sure they got the full value out of it, because if they got rid of her mobility and then they didn't attack her, then she'd just get it back later. So, but yeah, the bot lane overall, the Ezreal has a tier and a dagger, so not a massive power spike for him. He's more setting up for that mana mune later, and we got call on the Yunara. So bot lane isn't really opting to be that strong out the gate. We're definitely looking to scale more into it. But Lance not only has the 24/7 gank fan service going on here, but also has an item lead. So this mid lane is getting shut down really quickly.
Yep, looks like they're heavily playing for the face of the EMU Esports. Lance Romance.
How romantic.
Talia Extraordinary. And can I just say, I've wanted to be a Talia player for so long.
Oh, me too.
But
I can't do
just
it.
can't play the champion. She's so hard.
Geometry was always my worst subject.
Does it take a certain aspect
Yeah,
to play her?
she angles rocks and she builds walls, and it's like, and you can build a wall that can block your entire team and then help the enemy. So it's like, but she's so cool. She's like a cool like stone earthbender. And we got a little bit of action, a little bit of poke for Wukong, going to be a little cheeky, sneak into a bush here. But I mean, the wave is so pushed up. There's no angle here. Like they couldn't walk up if they wanted to.
Yeah, it looks like the Wukong's just gonna take a reset or not.
Wukong's just waiting. We are pushing up slowly a little bit.
I think he was spotted.
Oh, but
or
we're
not.
going in. I don't know if I like this. Inferno now has no way to get out using the engage. Does manage to waddle his way out of there. And now here comes the big, beefy Pantheon. But Orianna here to cover it. Great awareness, although Talia flanking. There's that wall I was talking about. And oh my word, Drywall gets away on a pixel of health. and EMU
Wow.
comes out in the green.
And what a counter roam from Lance Romance. I mean, that Talia wall was exactly what you look for on that champion. And
Yeah.
that's why we got her ahead.
Yeah. This Talia is going to be able to influence the map so much. Oriana's not even allowed to walk home. Should have called a lift, should have back to base. But, you know, you can walk through the shady neighborhood. That's okay. It'll just get jumped by a man with a big spear and a lady who throws really sharp rocks. And we got a leftover fight. And the thing is, Pantheon doesn't need to engage in a fight. Just the threat of him throwing his spear for the execute, just like that. That's enough.
Yeah. What
Wow.
a look. I didn't think anything was going to happen there, but Lance saw the angle, and here they are with the kill.
I have to say, I'm excited for EMU this season. We are doing really good game after game. And as someone who remembers the broom closet days, this pleases me greatly.
You know,
The
my first casting game was against Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and that, well, I think that was an off day.
Well,
So
Buffalo's really tough.
I
Buffalo's
know
like
they
top
were
contender.
tough, but you know, I really think we can get them next time.
Well,
So
you know, I won't speak too soon about when the next time will be because, you know, we'd have to basically make the tournament, but we're doing good so far. That's looking promising. And once again, oh, I feel, as a Gwen main, I feel this Gwen's pain. Look, she just has to wait. Just frolic in place.
as a non-Gwen main, I feel this pain.
Yeah, no, I always ban Kennen when I play Gwen, even though you never see Kennen in solo queue. You know, you never see Kennen, period. Like, but when he shows up, he's a scary little chipmunk.
Yeah. My permaban is either Malzahar or LeBlanc.
Right, and who do you mean?
Katarina.
Yes, Malzahar. Oh, wait, and now Pantheon's here, and that's a great E angle from the Pantheon, going to soak up pretty much all the damage. Now, Lance might be buying up more than he can chew, even though he's going to get the flash out of there, which is good. The Sona support really helping there. Here comes Shambo, but is there follow-up?
Wow.
Zero coming in, and the whole squad is here. We got a whole ballroom blitz going on, and that's going to be a bit of cash in Zero's pocket, and give a nice tip to the support as well.
Yep.
Go buy yourself a nice, like, locket of iron locket, you know? Get yourself something nice. Maybe get a new emote. You've done that Zoe one so many times.
You know, we saw the Penguin one. I'm just waiting for the Sad Bee now, and I can cross
Sad
off
Bee's
my
a
bingo,
classic.
my Shambo bingo board.
The Shambo bingo board. Can we talk about this score right now, too? 11-1.
That's crazy.
That's like, there's 3 ones on my screen. That's not something you see in League Comp that often.
Yeah. EMU's up 5K gold. That's going to be really hard to come back from. And like you said, the Kennen's already 2-1. When did that even happen? I haven't been watching, clearly.
Gwen just died. That's the other. If you try to even get a little, that's why she has to play so respectfully. If you try to even go for a little bit of CS, Kennen just runs you down because a big strength of Gwen is her mobility, right? She's very slippery and she moves relatively quick, but Kennen moves faster. So pretty much her greatest strength is nothing to him, and he's ranged. So she's gonna take a million pot shots just to walk up, and she can't get sustained because she can't do an extended fight. So, all right, we got a fight going on more towards top side. This has been EMU staple to gang up on the top laner who's behind, and oh, that's so painful. Gonna go back to the toy box where she belongs. But wait a minute, unlike previous times, the boys are here to back it up. And Drywall has nowhere to go. Pantheon, a very mobile character, and the Ezreal snipe for the shutdown. They shepherded him into that.
They did. That was a really nice shepherding, actually.
That was clean.
That was clean. And they'll convert it into free grubs.
Yeah, that's really good. All their resources are in the Ezreal, which is quite strong, quite promising. Can they capitalize on the grubs, though? Like, what can they get the full advantage of the grubs, do you think, in this game state?
We'll see. I mean, I think it's really hard, and not only that, but grubs are not great right now.
No, they're
Something's
not.
Bring up in the
Definitely a
volley.
more dragon-centric season. And oh no, he got nowhere to go. And like, yeah, the Ezreal has money in his pocket, but so does Yunara.
So does Yunara, exactly.
And Yunara's a much scarier ADC right now. And look at Lance with a pinpoint precision. That's a man who probably was good at geometry.
He definitely was. He knows the laws of cosines and whatnot, I presume.
So good.
It's kind of interesting. This Orianna is up so much CS over Lance, even though she's 0-4.
That's true. I guess Lance has just been roaming more, right? Applying more pressure on the map.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at the Gwen and Kennen CS difference. Man.
I think we're looking at a Flame Horizon by the end of this game. Maybe.
I also think that EMU did their homework and like, oh, this guy plays Gwen. Let's practice our Kennen a little bit. Like, that's the issue of having a one trick, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or even just a main you play a lot. It's like, oh, you give the enemy team a much easier job researching you. And going to break a few laws, breaking and entering, let's see, assault.
Drops the ignite and runs away.
What, arson?
This poor Ezreal, man. He can't catch a break.
I'm going to call Vitalia throwing rocks, vandalism, hitting the tower.
I think, you know, as much as Drywall Boxer and Lance are ahead, and Inferno, I think the unspoken hero of this game might be Shambo. He's made some really good plays that roam mid lane level 1.
He's also
3.
stolen 4 kills.
Well, you know what? He's earned them.
Well, and it's not like I take that back. It's not like we're starving, right? It's more like everyone is eating good, right?
Yeah.
We have so much cash, and we got the teleport from a Gwen desperately trying to get a pick so she can get on the scoreboard. But a Gwen that's 0-4, 57 CS, doesn't even have her first item yet. That teleport's not going to do anything.
And look, Inferno's just free hitting the top tower.
And that's the worst part. If you try to, you know, get a pick as Gwen and you try to roam and get a gank, Kennen just pushes it in. Like,
one of the fastest pushers, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really impressed by how EMU's playing this game. They're really moving as a unit, and the coordination is really impressive.
Yeah, yeah. And I also have to say, Inferno's champ pool, he has a very mercenary approach, you know? He plays whatever we need, and he plays it pretty well. Like, and we have Dragon up, and you can't even think about looking out the window even when you have a rock thrown at your head. Wukong trying to do just even a little bit of intimidation. You're like, hey, get off that ward, and it's nothing. We're not afraid of him at all. If anything, he's wary of us. He puts down a ward, and he's gonna give his life just for a ward. I know that feeling, but wait a minute. Actually, wait, we got the Ori Wukong Wombo combo. Lance still going to get the kills himself, and Lance is perfectly healthy. Yeah, no, that was a really impressive turnaround, though, I have to say.
Wow.
She knows how to make the tick and stop. Lance thankfully gets away, doesn't get the shutdown, and wait a minute, is this tower going to go down before the teleport? It does. Oh, okay, and now you, oh no.
Oh.
Okay, all right, doesn't get greedy.
I would have gotten greedy, I
I
can
would
tell
have
you
gotten
that.
greedy too. But then Wukong would have walked up to me and kicked my teeth in. So.
Yep. Yeah, 0-0 is more disciplined than me.
Pantheon delivering an express package from the skies.
Poor Ezreal was once there shining light and is now negative.
Yeah, now he's 4 deaths down and behind 20 CS. But they did get the shutdown on Lance. That's pretty big. But will it be big enough? We're 2 dragons in. And we have pretty much total map control. But Gwen is more of a, I hate to say it, more of a minion at this point that gives extra gold. Like, look at that. She has to use every single resource barring the ultimate, and it's not enough.
Oh. The Cannon Q goes a little wide, and it might
Yeah,
cost
went
him
a
a
little
kill
wide. I
here.
think that hit, she would have died, but...
We didn't use the Gunblade. Or did we have it up? I didn't see.
I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate to the cooldowns. Like, I don't know if actually, yeah, Gunblade was up. Maybe he was playing around a potential gank, right? So if it was a 2v1, he knows he doesn't need. He knows McGwen can't threaten him, and we're gonna get mid tower, which always a massive turning point when we have mid and they haven't done any progress on it. That's so much map control.
Their team has 1 plate total right now.
Oh my word. Yeah, they're bringing all hands on deck to defend this tower, but you can't do it. That flash there was a little premature. We got the Orianna Wombo combo, and that Wombo combo does a lot, but it doesn't do enough. It doesn't do nearly enough. And oh no, you can't run. You can't run.
It's nothing in the face of 10K gold, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, in this world, money talks. And all these free, scrumptious tower plates for rich get richer.
So Cameron, who do you think is making the biggest impact on this game right now? If you had to guess.
I think it's Lance. I mean, we already talked about how he's, you know, the face of EMU for the team, and he's kind of proving that right now. He's doing really good. Also Inferno, you know, he's 5-0, so he's a big part of the team. And then I'm also Zero. I think those three are really
Zero
good.
has shown up every game.
He has.
I'm just saying. Zero haters. I'm sure you're all just
and
big
it seems
tsunderes
like
on the inside.
It seems like every time the team has to kind of adapt to him, and then, you know, he's just playing really good.
Yeah.
And the beauty of Talia is that she's a character with a lot of mobility, right? So you can take this lead, you can cash it in, and you can just go around the map and be wherever you're needed.
Yeah. And that's exactly
Oh my god.
why I think
Gwen is
Lance...
hiding in the bush just to soak up EXP. Oh, I've been there. Oh man, I've been there. And this is the other thing, it also comes back down to the team comp, right? Like, who's gonna take this Nautilus hook? Ezreal? Like, he's dead.
Yep. Ezreal. I mean, then again, like, what can you do in this situation? The support
Honestly,
is 4 and 2.
even if it was an
ADC
Alistar,
is 5 and 0.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not much you can do.
and now Gwen has to face multiple nightmares.
Oh,
Gonna get protected from her buddy, her monkey buddy. And I gotta say, this Wukong's going nuts. This Wukong is going nuts.
I don't know. I mean, it was a good luck, but he just doesn't have the damage to pull it off.
He doesn't have the statistics, but he has the execution. I feel like
He has the heart.
He has the heart. If he had a better score right now, then he would be doing some real damage.
Yep.
But last, he's 0 and 6. And I don't even think that's his fault. I think that's just how the game has turned out. Like,
I can't see his level because he's dead right now, but I would like to see what level he is in comparison to Drywall Boxer.
that's a good point. I'm surprised that doesn't show up when they're dead. He's 11.
Okay.
So he's only a level down. But that's still pretty big, especially in this circumstance.
This game is surely a sweep so far, but
6 to 26.
I
I
think
was just about to say, is that something you normally see?
no,
Those big
absolutely
gaps?
not. Wow.
Not on stream. Normally in normally in the off-stream matches when, everyone's kind of getting to the higher points of the tournament. Yeah, 6 to 26.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty decisive games from EMU recently.
Oh, from EMU for sure. I'm just saying in terms of pro play in general. You don't see 6 to 20. Pro play, generally speaking, doesn't have that many kills because players are really cautious for the most part. But this composition, once again, it's like EMU has had such good drafts recently too. I think that's been another big part of their success, right? They're picking teams that have a little bit of everything, and they always make sure to have good engage. And they've gone against a lot of opponents who just don't respect the front line, you know? Like,
We're looking for an angle on Wukong here if he looks to contest drag, but no.
I think we're more just saying, get off my lawn. We're more just kind of posing there, you know? Like,
Yeah. And it feels so bad to be Wukong in this situation. It feels so bad to be any of them.
feels so bad when you're a fighter and you're behind. It's like, I'm sorry, folks. I bring nothing to the team now. Forgive me. Wukong does have a spin with the Orianna combo, which is massive.
Yeah. He is the ball delivery serviceman.
Yeah, he's a very skilled basketball monkey. And he's going in. He's got the heart. The Ezreal is massive. When we get the shutdown on the drywall boxer, ultimate's going everywhere. But the Cannon just kind of running around. Oh, uses the Zanyas to save himself just in time. And time is not what Miami has in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, the damage from Zero, I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect from a 3-item Yunara. She just completely wiped everybody.
She just completely shreds.
Yeah.
And then there's the Talia as well.
The Talia, the Kennen ult, I mean, it's all came together.
Well, and again, absolutely free lane for Inferno. I want to note that Gwen just got her first item.
Ah.
That is so painful. And if a Gwen player is watching, I want you to know, as a Gwen main, that's not your fault. That is not your fault. That is a horrible matchup.
I feel you, homie.
I feel you. I have been there. I have been an 0-20 Gwen in that matchup. Like, yeah, no. That's, but again,
wow.
That's something I really like about Inferno. He picks what's needed. Like, it's like, oh, they blind pit Gwen. Well, she has a massive counter. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I love that. And to see him play so well is just like...
Well, and this isn't even his main role.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely a jack of all trades. He can do anything.
He mains mid lane. Like, that, and, I mean, mid lane translates to top lane pretty well. Vasona, what's she doing up there? I guess trying to get vision for Baron, but like, you can't walk alone as a support in this scenario against this comp. Like, then again,
where can you walk?
where can you walk? It's so easy to autopilot when the game is 32-8, you know?
I commend Miami for remaining mentally strong in these trying times.
When I'm in a 33-8 game, I'm mentally checked out.
I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm on the side.
exactly. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Yeah, no. Oh, no. Oh, the drive-by. Oh, such violence. And all you can do is watch.
This game has been
All right, Glenn.
surgically
Be a hero.
well
Get one
played.
kill. I believe in you. Oh, no. You have one item and a needlessly large rod. Oh.
I'm very impressed with EMU right now.
Yeah, I've been impressed with EMU, and being impressedness has not stopped. It has been nonstop.
Seems like they went in with confidence and kept it the whole way through.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is a stomp. And Shambo going to stand AFK at their fountain as if it's proving some kind of point.
Oh, and
Drywall going for the kill. All right, you know what? I give a lot of salt to Shambo because when I meet players like him in solo queue, I'm like, oh, come on, man. I love Drywall. Drywall, you did not need to do that, my guy. He's already dead.
I love to see a little BM. What were you saying?
Yeah.
No.
BM, like, I don't know. How do you feel about sore winners? Like,
Sore winners?
yeah, sore winners.
Well,
Like, over-celebrating. Like,
well, I think, there's times when you should celebrate your win because that was a dominant win.
That was a dominant win.
I think that
and also, it is a bit fun.
It is.
It is a little bit funny. Like, I got the trophy. Like, especially when it was that
I mean,
decisive.
look at Zero. He's celebrating.
That's how I celebrate like that every day. That's my form of celebration when I
Yes.
get home for the day and I'm like, I don't have to go anywhere. Oh my God, it's time to celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
So true.
no.
I mean,
That was just great.
do you
to
think
watch.
when he's playing like this, does he keep his chair down like that?
Imagine if Zero is literally just like the South Park
Lean
guy.
back.
He's literally just playing like, all right, ADC, bup. Yeah.
He
No,
might take some breaks, but he's definitely 90 degrees when he's playing.
he's 90 degrees.
I
He's
mean,
completely perpendicular.
I'm just wondering about the chair because he was sitting like this,
Oh, that
but the
chair's
chair was.
broken.
I'm about to say, yeah,
Oh,
apparently
really?
it's broken.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay,
yeah.
is that even his game chair then?
I don't know, but I have to say, I kind of wish gaming chairs went back that
Oh,
far.
look there.
It
Yeah.
seems nice.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, it seems like he actually does have back. So is that like only broken on a certain setting? Because if so, that's not. I would like personally modify my chair to
yeah,
be able to do
honestly.
that. Like, yeah. Wow.
Seems
Shout
pretty
out to
nice.
Zero. Shout out
Yes.
to Zero's chair.
Yes.
Yeah, and also shout out to these chairs. There.
Shout out.
They help us every night, and they don't get the credit they deserve.
No, they do not.
All right, we're talking about the chairs now, so I think that's a pretty good cue to go to break. We'll be back momentarily. All right, and we are back going immediately into draft. This time we're on the blue side. And I have to say, Skarner obviously a strong champ this season, but has been banned pretty much every game from every team. Like,
Well, it's Drywall Boxer's main, and he's the jungler. So
yeah,
I think it's pretty makes sense.
I think it's interesting just how much respect Drywall has been getting. You know what I mean? It's like he is the most feared player on the team, it feels like. Because every time it's jungle. Look, Skarner, Nunu, right? They're taking away his junglers every time. And he's doing fine either way. Like,
yeah, that's true. But, I mean, who else can you really ban? I mean, like, you can't ban
Ryze.
Inferno.
You could ban out Lance, like,
I don't know.
or Zero. You could give Zero a crappy ADC, like, you know.
I mean, that might be true
I'm not saying they're bad bans by any means. They're bad for jungle.
Haters will say we don't rely on Zero anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And just a reminder, this is Fearless Draft, so you can't pick the same champion twice. And speak of the devil, there's Ryze himself. Should have banned him. Because Ryze,
That's Lance.
insanely strong champion, and on our mascot. Like, yeah, no, that's nuts.
I absolutely hate Ryze. I hate him so much.
Man, Ryze has been for the ringer, man. They've reworked Ryze like 7 times in his existence.
Okay, you know what? I hated Ryze before any rework, so there.
You just hated him on a fundamental level.
Yeah.
All right, there's the J4. I like that for Miami. That's a good. Get some engage. Get a front line. You need it.
I want to see Steven. I want to see Drywall Boxer pick. Who do I want to see him pick?
Yeah, predict
Okay,
it.
well, if I had to guess, he's probably going to pick Xin Zhao.
Really?
Yeah.
Since V. Jarvan. It's like a canon matchup. Almost.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Well,
You
in
could
the
say
recent
that.
lore update, he actually has like lines where he like trash talks J4 because
really?
he doesn't like him as king anymore.
I
But-
didn't know that.
I
only
mean,
knew
he's
about-
dead canonically, so I guess it's a fight that will never happen. But is that Yumi? Is
Ooh,
Shambo
ooh,
gonna
pick it,
play
pick it.
Yumi?
Yeah. Please. Pick
Is
the
it
cat,
time for
pick the
some
cat.
magical cat action?
Pick it. Please.
I mean, Yumi's not bad.
I want to see the cat.
I'm gonna be real. Yumi's overhated. I understand the hate for Yumi.
I love her. She just has her book.
Okay, Nico.
Aw.
Yumi's so funny too. She has such funny voice lines.
I know.
Like,
She's just a
"Yay,
cat.
Now I can bat around the body. Like,
And she chases her dot.
yeah.
And she rides her book. And she eats fish.
And she does not. She just sits on your shoulder the whole game. That's all she does.
Yeah.
Nico makes way more sense. It works really well with Corki because you don't really want to give an aggressive ADC Corki like a passive support. Like Yumi is very much like,
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that was just a classic Shambo.
yeah, Shambo being a little bit of a heel. Like,
Yeah.
Jinx coming in. This is a very strong comp from Miami. I mean, Jinx is probably the strongest ADC in the game right now. Now, they got the team last time got Jinx as well, and they couldn't really do anything with her. So, you know, Jinx alone isn't good enough. But if they can get the Ezreal was very good last game. So if a Jinx can get off the ground, that's going to be really good.
Yeah, and the Ari and J4 are going to be really good for getting picks, which let Jinx get resets. So I feel like
Exactly.
that's also a really good thing.
The
on side
draft
of
is
Miami.
coming together for them, and they just need some. I feel like after that last game with a Gwen, they need to do what happened to Zero last semester. every time Zero would just play a tanky top laner, it's like, all right, your job is not to get ahead, your job is to survive, and then give us a front line and some crowd control.
Yeah.
Like, and I think after that gap in the last match, which was the matchup, right? I think at that point you have to pick a really safe support because your team also needs it. Your team needs something tanky here.
Yeah. Miami's going to have to watch out because with the J4 and R, you have a lot of power for diving. And if you dive, suddenly your Jinx can't get her reset. She can't get in there. So I think I'd like to see them play more for picks here.
It's also a very front-loaded team, right? It's like Ahri burst, J4 burst. And if either of those miss, then you have to kind of awkwardly twiddle your thumbs for a little bit.
Well, that's how you play Jinx, though.
Well, that's true, too. And Karma, I think Karma's a good support for Jinx. I'm still wanting
lane bully.
Something a bit tanky here, you know? Which, oh, and then Vi, the point-and-click adventure.
We'll see if they're setting up for more of a dive comp here with the Rise ult and the Corki W, and they lock it in.
Lock it in, and I like Vi with Rise because, you know, you can just teleport Vi to cheeky places, and then she just plows through and gets a good lockdown.
Yeah, I actually hate Vi too.
Do you have a hate list?
I do.
Every
It's
league
like half
player
the
does.
roster.
Every league player
Half the
does.
roster.
When there's over 170 champs, you're going to hate at least 25% of them. Cassante.
Ooh.
That's a spicy pick.
I love Cassante. In pro.
I wish I had
in
remembered for Cassante copy pasta so I could start reciting it.
Ooh.
I think he's pretty weak right now, though, right? Like,
You know, I don't actually know where he is in the meta right now, but I think in terms of pro play, he's always going to be pretty strong just because of the support that he provides with, you know, he's got peel, he's got damage, and he can just take somebody out of a fight. So I don't think he's ever weak.
yeah, his base kit is just so strong. And I mean, I'm excited to see Inferno play because Cassante's a very high skill. Doesn't feel like it when you're on the receiving end, but he is a high skill character. Olaf, I actually do like it's some sustain. It has, it synergizes with the J4 and the Ahri. So, yeah, and it also is a great counter to both Vi and Nico. So, I'm actually kind of excited to see what this Olaf can do. And I don't know if the Olaf Cassante matchup, actually. I haven't played either of those champs that much. Solid, actually. Since they're both kind of, we get stronger at low
I think
HP.
it's got to be...
Solid, actually. Since they're both kind of, we get stronger at low
I think
HP.
it's got to be... I think it's got to be Olaf favored, right? Because Olaf's generally pretty good into these tanks. But last time we saw an Olaf was the Buffalo game, and that didn't go very well. So we'll see.
Yeah, refresh me. Didn't go well for us, or didn't
It
go...
didn't go well for us.
Yeah.
No, it was Olaf versus Armundo.
Yes, Corporate Mundo versus
yeah,
Broloff. Yeah, I remember
right.
now. Yeah.
That game didn't go out well, so maybe they've done their research.
Yeah, they watched it. And it's like we've watched for recording. Olaf is the play. All right. Well, we got drafts set up, and yeah, we'll be ready to start the game soon. But until then, we're going to take a quick break, and yeah.
welcome back. We're getting into game here. Minions are just now reaching the mid lane.
I love that sped up early game. You know, I don't really miss invades and stuff like that. Like,
What? Dude, I hate it.
Really?
Maybe it's because I'm a League player and I'm allergic to change. But I really like
You see-
just chilling at the start.
But when invades happen, my team runs it down, you know? Like,
Well,
I
okay.
don't trust most players with invades. Now, we are talking about comp here right now, right? So that's very different, right? But in solo queue, my teammates would try to do an invade. They all die, 4 deaths in the first 30 seconds. Like,
No, I love it. Like, that's where all the fun is. And then they like want to run it down after losing it. Like,
I have a feeling it will. I have a feeling it will come back in some form in the next season. But yeah, no.
I just love like when you go to the middle of the map and everybody dances together.
No, that's fun. But that's not an invade. That's like that's dance party.
Yeah, but they removed it.
Well, that's true. Dance parties were a casualty there. What I do is when I'm in ARAM, I like to walk up and then waste flash.
Yeah.
And everyone starts wasting
Yeah, and
flash.
everybody wastes flash. It's
That's
great.
a great time. That's a great time.
Yeah, my lawyer has advised me not to say any more because I will get my account banned. But I enjoy stuff like that too.
You enjoy the invades? I mean, I get there's something like we have a much slower start to the game. It's kind of funny. Is like the game starts faster, but it reaches a slower point faster, right? Because everyone just kind of has to lane, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone has to eat their vegetables, you know?
Oh my gosh, there's the Shambo angry bee emoji.
All right. We just need the sad bee and we'll have
bee.
the full bingo sheet.
We just need the sad bee. As Lance Romance is looking pretty low on mana here.
Low on mana, behind a level, going to get a bit of a mana refund in the level up. Feeling pretty confident against this Ahri. Dodges most of the skill shots, going to get ahead. But once again, still low on mana, still doesn't have tier yet on Rise, which obviously is a massive, massive piece. And the Olaf Constant, oh wait, before we talk about that, we got a little bit of a scuffle in the jungle.
Yeah, Arya's first move. Rise has little
Ooh.
mana. This is looking bad for Drywall Boxer.
Uses the flash, 2 flashes for 1.
He misses
Not gonna
Q.
make it over the wall.
And
Okay.
there's first blood over to Ahri.
That's very
Lance
promising.
takes his reset.
It's very, very promising.
That was I'm not quite sure what Drywall Boxer was looking for there. He was alone. He knows his mid laner doesn't have prio, doesn't have mana. It just seems like a foolish.
Yeah, he was in the enemy jungle. Like,
Yeah. But he will be first to top scuttle, so hopefully he can secure that.
yeah, it's not the worst death, but it is going to make things harder for Lance. And Inferno, even ahead a level, this Olaf is pretty intimidating. Yeah. Wow. But okay, we now have Drywall here, but I don't know. I don't want to fight Olaf. Olaf is
No.
a demon, man.
We all remember what happened last time
Yeah.
versus the Mundo. One
And
shot.
You know what? It was the right move because here comes the squad. Oh no, Drywall doesn't know Ahri's there. Okay, but doesn't have the Q to get back over the wall and used flash in the last chase. This Ahri, yum, getting fed.
Yum, getting fed. True. She's down 7 CS, but this is a similar situation we found Lance in last game.
Well, no, Lance was ahead in kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm saying the Ahri is the Lance this time. Yeah.
well, and a kill is worth roughly like 30 CS, roughly. So, okay, yeah, now Lance has to really respect the Ahri in mid lane. And bot lane is playing it really safe. So, like, there's not much room for Eastern to get ahead at the moment because, yeah, the Olaf does really well into the Cassante. Lance doing his best, dodging all the skill shots. If he has flash, this could be a kill here, but he might not even need it. Yeah, but preemptive flash from the Karma. Will the Karma get, even if the Karma gets the kill, which she will by the skin of her teeth, I still think this is okay because now for Jinx, Karma has to sit mid. And so now we can pressure for Jinx, but we have to get something off the Jinx.
Right. They're looking for a dive as we speak.
Vi's about to go pummel her sister in the face. Yeah, but Vi needs to dive this right now. But Nico flash in, not a bad choice. Yeah, that was absolutely for right play.
Yep.
That was
Very
absolutely
well played.
for right play.
Just secure that kill. Inferno's actually up HP here, which is interesting.
Yeah, I
He
think
might be
6 is
getting
probably a
in
bit
by
better for
J4.
Cassante. And he's gonna back off. He knows the J4 is there. Yeah, what I really like about that macro moment is it's like, okay, Lance dies, but the support got the kill, and the support is stuck now. So we absolutely capitalize on the Jinx, and that's how you take a bad trade and you turn it into a good trade.
Wait, so Cameron, in the other games that you saw, were there this many like kills usually in the early?
There was not. Normally, it takes a little bit for there to be this many kills, I feel like, or even like what we saw last game. And so I'm kind of shocked, and I'm liking, obviously, what I'm seeing. So yeah, it's definitely different to see.
And Miami's playing it much better this game.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Right.
here for the first Dragon too. And we're on a bit of a timer because Jinx scales way harder than Corgi. And again, she's pretty much the best ADC right now. So EMU is going to have to make something happen.
I just wonder if it matters with the dive that Eastern has. I feel like Jinx might be in a little bit of a sticky spot later. Karma
And
is
we are
not
now
especially good
exacting
at heal.
revenge on the Ahri. Gonna burst her down. J4 gonna come in, and Ahri gets away with just a pixel. Gonna be forced out of lane, which is good for Lance, even without the kill.
And looks like they're just gonna play for the scuttle, take
This
their
has been
resets.
such like a mid lane centric match.
Right, even in game one, I mean, yeah, we saw a lot of action in the mid lane with the flash level 3 and Shambo coming up multiple times.
And also the Dark Seal from the Ahri is really good early value. It's going to be really hard for Lance to match that. Now, granted, Rise is a character that, you know, he autos. He does have skill shots of his own, but Ahri is much more reliant on skill shots, essentially. So, yeah, if she misses the E, Lance buys a... Actually, no, not really. The damage is so high thanks to the Dark Seal. And J4 is always there to cover her.
Right.
No career opportunities for an old wizard.
The thing is, I mean, as this game goes further, I think Rise will be the hardest scaling.
Absolutely. He's the best bet we have.
And he's
not that-
already up 16 CS
He's-
on Ahri, so
Yeah. No, he is not behind by any means.
he's actually
staying
in a
the
pretty
game.
good spot.
Just going to watch as the chickens get taken from you.
Poor drywall boxer.
Yeah, it's been a rough match for him. All right, going to get some vision control on the Dragon Pit.
As Rise looking something on Ahri here, maybe he'll cancel her recall. Oh,
I
looks like
think
he
you
doesn't
don't
have
want to
vision.
cancel her recall there, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like you want to just get a plate, essentially, secure it. Crash for wave if you can. But Cassante-Olaf matchup has definitely evened out a bit.
Wow. Lance is up 20 CS, man. Like this gap is just getting bigger and bigger.
Absolutely, and the Ahri didn't get that much of a power spike from that back, so this is a window for Lance to actually make a bit of a comeback. But J4 is here, and Shambo doesn't know. Gonna pop the ult kind of as a meep button, and we're going all in on this. But Jinx is very excited. But Vi says, "Hold up, sis, don't you get excited there?" But we have full backup here. Ahri is here for it, and Lance isn't able to follow. Zero is going to get away.
Just barely dodging the charm.
Just barely dodging it, and Shambo
And
will go down. But
Inferno
okay.
gets a solo kill. We missed that.
There's so much action all at once suddenly, but Cassante on the board, very good. I
Yeah.
think this is a Cassante Rise game. Like,
Yeah, Inferno getting ahead in this matchup I think is really huge. And now he's going to be able to take that, get this wave, recall, and a good timer. And it just looks like this is a really good turning point for him in the lane.
absolutely. And now Lance has a level advantage. The Ahri burst is still very good right now. And she did get her her ashes, so she has a bit more of a power spike going on now too.
You know, whenever I play Ari,
Oh, here comes Shambo. Here comes, but Shambo doesn't have ultimate. Yeah, that. I feel like you want to save that kind of play for when you have ultimate. Although that's also a very solo QS play.
speaking of solo QS plays, look at this Ari flash. I mean,
Yeah,
she
that's
just
true.
risked it all on that charm on Lance and missed.
Oh,
unfortunately.
No. Oh no, does Inferno know? Yeah, Inferno no. Inferno's respecting it. You guys, what comes from Lance? Gotta tell him to back up. They're at Voidies.
But yeah, I feel like whenever I play Ari, I don't do this much damage. I just don't understand what's the difference.
You know, I have the same thing. I think it's the W. I think it's how you use your W. Like.
Well, in all honesty, I think it's the rank, because I'm not a Masters
Well, yeah,
player.
there's that too. There's that too. But no, when I play Ari, I'm like, this champ does no damage. And then, you know, I go against Ari, and I watch Ari in pro play, and like, oh, Ari just deleted my health bar.
Yeah,
Like,
I really don't get it. Oh, Rise is, what is going on here?
Doing some deep vision. Set up for Dragon.
Okay, right.
Oh man, the Casante lead has become gargantuan, like just massive.
Yeah, I mean, once he picks up that Bramble Vest, it's hard for Olaf to play
That's
the game.
true. Bramble is such a good buy-in to Olaf. And that's the other thing. Casante doesn't really need to build damage early to still be a threat. Oh, Zero.
Oh, wow.
I mean, not Zero, Shambo. Now, that was Jarvan ult, but that's going to pretty much secure Dragon because Vi into Jarvan with backup, nothing Vi can do here. You could try to give your life for it, but that is never worth it. Oh, man. Oh, you're going for it. You're going for a smite.
Oh, he gets it.
Okay.
Beautiful steal from Drywall Boxer.
That was so risky.
It was very risky,
That
but
was
that's the kind of place
so
I came here
risky.
for.
Man, I would have never went for that, but sure, it paid off.
I mean, one thing, you know, if he's looking to contest the drag, I don't know what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be something insightful.
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know if it's a worthy trait though, because the thing is that with Vi gone, the Ahri is free to pressure the tower just fine. Like you know, it's like, oh, if a jungler's not gonna come, I know Ryze is back at base. That's a free tower play for Ahri in exchange. Obviously, Dragon is good, right? But you're giving a kill for it. It's only the second Dragon, like so.
Well, at least they got stuff top. They got 2 plates.
Yes.
And forced Olaf off the wave, and I think
Inferno
that's probably
popping off.
worth it for what they gave Ahri.
And also, I mean, Lance is still ahead. Like that's the crazy thing. Lance is just so good at the macro. Like,
And that's you need to be good at the macro when you're playing something like Rise, where CS is all that really matters.
and I mean, look at that. He's
And
on the board.
rotations.
He's doing damage now, thanks to that small lead.
Yeah, he's got the Roa. He's got upgraded Crimson Lucidity.
2 stacks on Darksteel is spooky though, and we have a full completed item. Like, Farad will take some time to scale up.
Well, it doesn't mean much if Ari's just going to drop waves like this. Although, I don't know if...
Oh wait. Okay, gonna get out of it. Gonna do some good damage to Ahri, and I mean, Lance gets away with it now. And this Ahri has to walk back up to contest the wave. Everyone is here in mid lane. We have a full fight going, but Lance is gonna get away. And the Inferno fighting the Olaf. Olaf forced to use his ultimate there. Oh wait, when did Jinx get solo? Zero. Everyone, I swear this match, everyone's doing insane things all at the same time. Trying to gun her down, ends up opting for the rocket. Taste of her own medicine. J4 is here to dunk on Zero, and Zero has no way out, going to go down swinging.
Yeah, there is a lot going on and everywhere.
There is. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed myself. But
Yeah, it's like, before I even finish my sentence, stuff's happening.
Something else.
That's all the plates for Lance, which is massive. I don't think this J4 can threaten him.
Yes, the CS lead has grown almost to 30 now.
That is insane. That is some good stuff from Lance. And Shambo, disguised as a minion. You've done it once, Yeah, exactly. They're going to be looking for it now. Maybe that's the point. Maybe you want them to be needlessly looking for it.
Yeah, you want them guessing. You need to keep them on their toes. This match is definitely a lot closer than the previous game, but I don't hate the spot that Eastern is in right now.
No, we still have Lance on the board, and we have a big Cassante who hasn't been around for any team fights yet.
Right, and with Vi, I mean, she's 1-3, but like she still can press R.
Yeah, press R. If you can do that, your job is complete. And another tower falls. Actually, no, this is the first one.
It's looking like a... This is what we were hoping for, though, right?
Yeah,
we were just talking before this, like, we want a closer game.
It's hard to read who exactly will come out on top in this one, which is good. We do have a big gold lead, though. I will say, even though the kill ratio is different, like, looks bad for us, we're still ahead in gold. And the turret goes down at the perfect time to lock down the Jinx. You're going nowhere. I got you for 2 minutes.
2 whole minutes.
Yeah, no.
Longer than she's dead for.
Did he just get a speed boost off of the Nico clone?
I think he got a speed boost off of the Karma shield.
Oh, okay. I thought he like popped like a phase rush or something.
Oh, they're picking the right one.
And Shambo, in wrong place, wrong time, tries to go for the gambit. But all right, Inferno is entering the fray here. This is the first time we get to see Inferno do a big fight as Cassante. Look at that Cassante
kidnaps the Ari.
Kidnaps the Ari, but the Ari is gonna get away.
The Ari is Ari.
Yeah, Ari's Ari.
Oh no. I like the look though. He takes him out of the fight. It's unfortunate that Drywall Boxer couldn't survive without the Ari there, but I guess there's not much else that could be done.
Yeah. I mean, the Ari is definitely like the biggest threat, but everyone's on the board. But Jinx is behind in CS though, which means that, but I mean, she's got to scale harder than the Corgi eventually, right? So if we don't accelerate fast enough, then that's going to be a problem.
I think as the game goes on, though, Lance and Corki both are just going to get further and further ahead in CS, and it's looking like it's going to be a Lance show here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lance using that macro, right, to just get ahead of a CS, not fall behind in farm, despite how scary of a situation it looks. Yeah, no.
And Ryze is the perfect champion for that.
And we saw how dangerous Inferno is in a fight once he actually gets into the fight. And he's just pushing top lane. Olaf has to stick around. This Olaf's not going to be as scary.
Yeah. Olaf has TP for the drag, though.
Oh, locking down the Jinx. Is the team there to fall? But Rocket Belt's going to go in. Not enough range, but it doesn't matter. The Vi damage is still enough. And now the team's going to fall 0. Getting all the kills, getting all the resources, as does Lance, gets a little bit of extra gold in his pocket. And now Inferno going absolutely ballistic, knowing that no cavalry is going to come to save this Olaf.
A little bit of a wipe there from the side of Eastern. I mean, how much better could Miami play it?
That's the thing. This really is coming down to macro, right? Because like Eastern's winning right now. It looked like it was so bad for them, but they're winning. And honestly, that kamikaze dragon play paid off. We're now 2 dragons. We're now ahead in dragons.
Yeah, and what's interesting is about the comps. We talked about getting a pick for the Jinx, but they can't do that if we get a pick on the Jinx first.
Exactly, and we are making that for priority, right? We got the Vi ult, and then we got the Nico ult. And between the two of those, that's enough time for anyone on the enemy team to be killed.
Yeah.
Barring Olaf, who can just angry his way through it, but
Olaf's stuck dealing with Inferno.
Exactly. Olaf has homework. Olaf can't come to the fraternity tonight. Okay, here comes the karma, but honestly, you're going to need a bigger army. Like,
Tell him to bring the whole ocean.
yeah, exactly. All right, resetting here. We do have Baron up. And if EMU can get Baron, I mean, that could actually accelerate the game to the end from there. Like, especially if they win a team fight at Baron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with the Baron, they can easily open up any side of the map too. So I think whoever gets this Baron stands a really good chance to win the whole game.
I mean, I think if Miami gets Baron, they get some ground back, right? They still have 2 mid towers to go through. Like,
that's true, but they for sure get mid tower. They definitely get at least one of the side towers, and then from then they reset. Maybe they can keep pushing the sides.
yeah.
I think Baron could really do a lot of work for them here.
Well, you definitely don't want to give it over. And Eastern knows that. We're putting down the vision. We're putting up so much pressure like, hey, we might do it. You better stay over here. Wouldn't it be a shame if we took this Baron?
But this time, Shambo's still coming out of base, and
Well, they don't know that. It's Nico. Nico can be anywhere.
that's true. Nico with her little tricks to, like, she can go off the map if she's disguised as something else.
Nico without vision's terrifying.
I mean, yeah, Nico is just a little bit of a menace.
I think that we were trying to bait a fight there, bait an all-in for maybe for J4 to catch him out. I don't think we were sincere in our intents to take Baron there.
Yeah, because, you know, we see Lance pushing top. I don't think he had any intent to come down.
No. We are, and also we're giving room for Inferno, essentially. The team has to stay topside just for the threat of Baron. So it's very wise that Inferno is
Right,
on bot
they might
side.
actually look to start Baron here, Eastern, if they get this mid pushed out. I think it could be an angle. They're looking for something on Ari.
Oh, going to go in with a flash, and that, man,
She goes
Lance with the farm. He's got the resources. He doesn't care about your early game lead.
Yeah, and if you look, Lance is up 3k gold. He's up an entire item on this Ari.
Wow.
And he's got his actualizer.
And that, you know, that's the thing. That's the difference between an Emerald and a Master player, right? You think, oh, it's mechanics. It's all macro. It's all knowing what to do when your opponent's ahead. But meanwhile, we got a real jam going down, and everyone's going in. Abilities are flying everywhere. And now, Miami looking so promising at the start. Oh my god, they teleport to the bag. Looking so promising at the start. Now they have to just run away.
Finish the turret. They won't be able to go for Baron without Vi here, so they need to kill this J4 if
I mean, they
want a
can get some
chance.
mid lane pressure, and I mean, also, Inferno, no regard for the law on this man. But wait a minute.
Well,
the law is coming.
yeah, the law is there for a reason, certainly, but
Yeah.
looks like he's okay. As they pick up the Ari again.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where you hate to see the Dark Seal purchase.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point, you know, she dropped her waves. She couldn't stack that Dark Seal fully, and now she's falling off.
Now she's way behind stat-wise.
Yep, and she's down 70 CS.
Yeah. Man, that's what happens to me when I get a lead on a mid laner, you know? That's why I don't play mid. It's like I get a lead, and then somehow my opponent just out CS's me, you know?
Yeah, especially on a champion like Ari, I feel like it's so hard to, like, buckle up and farm the sideways
It's
after
that discipline because you have such good roaming tools, right?
And yeah, we saw her, like, the Ari missed several waves as we start Baron here.
And now we are sincere about Baron, and that's great. We're doing it right when Dragon spawns, so they don't know which one we're prepping for. They probably think we're prepping for Dragon. We're gonna take Baron, and we won't make it in time for Dragon, but that's okay. Like, Baron is so much. They are at threat of losing the whole game off of this Baron.
Right, and they're doing Dragon here, but I mean, for what? They're dropping the top waves. They're just letting Eastern push in, and it's gonna be really hard to play from here.
Oh, and the dance. We got a dance from Inferno. All right. All right, here we are. Fight at the tower. Super minions are here. Well, not super minions, Baron minions, I'm sorry. Different terminology. And Inferno just taking pot shots and barely facing consequences for it from the tower. bit of a standoff here. We're just waiting for one good pick.
Yep, and the cannon minion will just whittle away at this tower, so the longer
Exactly. Time
we stay
is on
here,
our
it's
side.
okay.
If anything, it was like, oh, and there it is. There's Varu, and now everyone can go in, kick the door down, break the tower. Drywall's going to go down, but that's okay. Drywall has fulfilled his purpose, and Olaf doing his absolute best, almost going to get down 0. Olaf, the Ahri doing the flashy play, but mistimes it by just a little bit, and this could very well be the game, especially as Lance teleports in to finish off the Jinx.
And now it's just Karma and the Nexus.
Karma and the Nexus.
Oh, and the Inhib.
And the Inhib, but hey, Karma and the Nexus is a good band name.
It is a good band name.
Is this enough pushing power, though?
I don't know.
Zero had to back.
I don't think there's much J4 can do here, though. I mean, Lance is so strong.
I think the safe place is just back off here and take the Inhib. And yeah, now that Zero's here, now you got to play.
Well, their Baron should be running out soon. We see they've got about 1/4 left.
They're
so it
just
looks
gonna
like they're
take
just going to go
everything.
for the bot tower or reset.
Yeah, that
and,
was a
finish
massive
their
Baron.
play. Yeah, they're being very careful not to overplay this, which is good, because the game definitely could be swung in moments like these if they go too far.
Oh my, Jarvan not even allowed in his own house.
Man, like, did Shambo go to therapy or something? Like, where is this sad B emoji? I need to see it.
He's not sad, and I guess he doesn't feel like extending a hand asking if they're sad. Oh my god, it's just pure chaos going on. Ultimates flying everywhere, and our economic value from the ultimates is just stronger. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lance...
Looks like they're just gonna ignore the Olaf. They don't have to care.
Also, you could just walk past this tower even. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're
I
looking
think
to
this
end the
is
game
it.
here. Olaf recalled just now. And
Man, they're
looks
bleeding.
like they can't end yet.
We are
Lance
overextending
is
here
full
a bit.
health. That Roa healing is coming in really clutch.
Oh man, but Inferno just in the backline wreaking havoc. And Lance in the backline just poking
this fight
down.
was really well played by Inferno. He zoned off the entire backside, so Lance could free hit on this front line. Could wail on the J4.
And man, look at that damage. You guys gotta start attacking that Nexus though. There you go. Okay, it's sealed. There's nothing that can be done now. And that's gonna be it for the last game. Miami goes down, Eastern wins 2-0.
Yeah, congratulations to our Eastern players.
And that was a big game because, you know, we just won against Kent and now Miami, so the standings are going to change.
The standing, we're going to be 4-1, which is massive. Yeah, and Zach giving the fist bump.
The
Good
fist
on you.
bump guy.
Yeah, and I
Honor
mean,
it.
that was a game where, like, it really came down to macro. Once again, it's like they had such a strong lead from the early micro plays, right? That's like, oh, we got to pick. Oh, we got to pick. Oh, we got to pick. But Eastern kept their cool. My favorite moment was, again, Lance died. He traded, but the Karma got the kill. And then we died for Jinx as a result. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A crying emoji.
Oh.
Oh. An E.
An E, Easter.
Mewing.
Oh, you're not Faker.
Yeah, really.
Don't copy
Little
Faker's
BM
brand.
coming out from Eastern.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
love to see it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should get a Shambo interview.
Talk about the bees. Yeah, we'll see who shows up. We'll see who we get. But yeah, no, that was a great game. Before we do any interviews or anything, do we want to go into like just schedule again real quick?
Yep. So today against Miami, we had our League of Legends with the win. And then February 26th, again against Miami, Ohio for Valorant. March 3rd and March 4th, we have Nope, just March 3rd against University of Akron for Valorant, and then March 4th and March 5th we have
Wait, Steven,
against Central Michigan for League of Legends and Valorant.
Okay. And yep, here we are. We have Drywall himself.
All right.
Hello. Oh,
I got pizza.
my mic was up. I was drinking water.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
hello for celebratory pizza. Yeah, how did that game feel?
It felt easy, frankly.
Yeah.
We kind of lost focus game 2, as you saw. I kind of inted my butt, but
Yeah, why were you in the jungle at that point? Like,
What?
why were you invading his jungle at that point when there wasn't prio?
level 4, we had a bit of prio bot, but yeah, no, I just, I wanted to press Q on the Jarvan, and then I did, and then I
I
died.
understand that feeling. I
Yeah.
understand that feeling.
I just screwed up at that point, but thank God I have a team that's good enough to carry me. So
Well, and you locked down the Jinx, which was basically what they built their team around there. So, like,
yeah, I mean they built their team around the Jinx, and then they kept going mid, which was really weird. But
yeah, they didn't give her this. And then I was talking about that rotation you guys made when Lance traded and you died for Jinx. That was really good.
yeah,
Like, how's it been going from support to jungle for you? Like,
well, I was always a jungle main,
oh really?
and then Riot last year could only play jungle, so I was a jungle first, support secondary. So it's been frankly an easy transition.
Wonderful.
I like jungle a lot, so.
Great. Okay. You guys got any questions or?
Well, I have one question for you. They keep banning. They keep banning your Nunu. They keep banning your Skarner.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Does it make you sad? Are you still playing those champs in solo queue?
Yeah, I still play those champs a lot in solo queue. I favor tanks, but I still play those utility bruisers like Jarvan, like Skarner, like Vi. I guess what did I play my first game? Like Pantheon, right? All these utility bruisers that kind of go more into the team, but you can also do damage too. But I prefer the tanks. They're more utility, less damage. But then they keep banning them, so I can still go to my damage / utility. So.
Okay. And you know, I was kind of expecting to see a Jin Zhao tonight. What's the deal with Jin Zhao?
Jin Zhao is good into specific champions. Right, really good early game. We didn't really pick any of those early game hard comps. Right, the one time we did was right Pantheon Talia. Pantheon's just better with Talia, frankly. So, right, you might see a Xin Zhao game 3, but there are better champions in the current meta right now.
Okay.
If they ever don't ban your Skarner, are you just gonna instantly go for it? Like,
We'll probably save that for the teams to find out.
yeah, that's a good point. And plus, I feel like that's more of like a game free thing, even too, as you were saying, right? It's like you kind of pick whatever's needed in the first game, essentially.
Yeah, right, there are some OP champs in the jungle right now. Right, Jarvan is a big one specifically because a lot of the OP mid laners are immobile. Right, like the Ryze, like the Orianna, like the Talia, they can't get out of the cage that Jarvan sets up. So that guy's really good. Same with Pantheon, right? Immobile champs just get W'd on by Pantheon and then Talia comboed. So.
And level 6 ganks are pretty strong right now, right? Like, especially when First Dragon's coming up. Like,
yeah, well, right. You'll see in pro meta, level 6 meta is really strong to the point where like teams are flipping the game on first scuttle because it gets the jungle level 6. But we're not at that level quite yet, so frankly, I can kind of rely on getting level 6 first into most of these teams. But against those teams that have a bit stronger junglers, we have to be a bit more careful and consider that scuttle.
okay. All right. Anything else? All right. Then, fantastic job tonight.
Yes,
Thank you.
great game.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Game on Monday was a forfeit, so we'll be back on Wednesday for League of Legends. See you all then.
All right, thank you.